I go la 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 la.
What's happening? What's happening, people? All right, so it looks like I was wrong. All right. Turn My Back was not the last song on the album. I apologize. I was wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. See, what had happened was when I had pulled up the album on YouTube and it gave me the list and stuff, I didn't realize that at the very bottom was like these little arrowheads pointing up and down. And then when I clicked on them, the rest of them came up. So we got 3 more to go. I'm not even mad about that because to me, that's a happy mistake. You know what I'm saying? It's like opening up a Christmas present of a gift that you really wanted and didn't know somebody got you it. You know what I'm saying? So the next one on the list here, you know what I'm saying, is Mistake. Fitting. That's very freaking fitting. This is ridiculous. It's almost like he wrote it this way for my life. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him. So, people, time for a reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's time for a reaction. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen over here, and then we can start to cook. God. All right. NF, Mistake, and NF for this episode will stand for let's see, what will it stand for? You know what? NF Fan for Life, you gave me one that I didn't use yet. Hold on a second. Shout out to you. Damn. Was this supposed to happen? This was supposed to happen. NF stands for Never Finished. How crazy is that? I made a mistake and the next song is Mistake. And then I thought I was finished with the album. And then NF Fan for Life, shout out to you again. Recommendation was Never Finished. You know what? This was meant to be. It was meant to be. Can't make this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Let's go on ahead and get it. NF. Play.
I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me up. Mistake, might have made some, can't argue with that, but I ain't one. Even I sometimes get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually feel the same. Sometimes I think I might be a lost cause who turns off cause the way I read into what I've been through. You think I'm mental, but it pays off though. When the runs through, I pursue what I love. And if it goes south and falls down, just know I stand on my own 2 feet. Don't you see those that oppose on me? Most won't leave thinking I might retreat. Show my teeth quick if you turn on me, cause I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me up.
Is that it?
Just don't call
Oh,
me
I was-
up.
That's halfway.
Just don't call me up. Mistake, cause I'm not one. Misplaced, but I found a lot of resentment causes a mess when you let it get to the place of no confidence. Struggle with it, that's obvious, but not enough to make me second guess if I die for the ones I love. So don't you get confused, thinking if you bring me down, I'ma just choose to let myself get used. I don't live like that, I feel trapped, I might lash out. I gotta watch my back, cross my path, especially with ill intent. You'll regret you ever took that task. If and when this thing could all go bad, don't you act like no one warned you, yeah, cause I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself, trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walk out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me up. Mistake.
Okay, I'm going back. So, first impressions, I can say this definitely. That was a different feel for that, and it really brought my energy down. Let's move this right quick. Yeah, that definitely had a different feel to it. I want to know who he was talking to. I'm gonna listen to it again, and more than likely, I'll catch who he was talking to. There's not much you could say about that. It wasn't anything that was like something you turn up and bump out of your system or something like that. That's more of a sit back and chill and sip on something while you. Sorry. Okay. Like sit back and sip on something and just, just be deep in thought, deep within your own head. You know what I mean? And I think it makes you turn inward. The piano definitely in the back made me do that. One thing also about songs like this is when the music, when the track, the instrumental, when that sounds like this one, when it's just like one instrument playing, or something that's very solemn, very, very level. Depending on the feel of it, it will make you turn inward, make you look in on yourself, or remember something, or try and think things through or sort things out. But I want to know, we go listen to it again. I need to know who he was talking about. He says some key things, like you talk about parents or adult figures, like don't call them a mistake, because that's the only way I would see that hurting someone, is if it was somebody that was like your guardian, parents, whoever, and they'd be like, yeah, you a mistake anyway, blah 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 blah, and that'll make you feel like you were a mistake that they shouldn't have let happen. You know what I'm saying? And that can be damaging. But I want to hear this again. So let's go.
I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me a mistake. Might have made some, can't argue with that.
Yo, that was crazy. Y'all got to put this in the comment section. But have y'all ever done something to make it, like, he's being real self-critical in a few of those lines. So have y'all ever done something that made you feel like you weren't worthy of having the things you have, or having the family you have, or the company you keep? Like, out of everything going on, you were the piece of junk, the piece of ish. Just a question. Let me go back a little bit.
I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think.
I definitely could have handled some things different.
Mistake, might have made some, can't argue with that, but I ain't one.
Right.
Even I sometimes get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually feel the same. Sometimes I think I might be a lost cause who turns off cause the way cause I actually the wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually sometimes get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually feel the same. Sometimes I think can't argue with that, but I ain't one. Even I sometimes get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually feel the same. Sometimes I think I might be a lost cause who turns off cause the way I read into what I've been through. You think I'm mental, but it pays off though. When the rents due, I pursue what I love, and if it goes south then falls down, just know I stand on my own 2 feet. Don't you see those that oppose on me? Most won't leave thinking I might retreat. Show my teeth quick if you turn on me, cause I feel
Yo, he killed that. Hold up. I need to know what he said right there, though. I need to know what he said right there. All right. We're going back again. I had to look up the lyrics because he said something that I could not make out the word he was saying. I really need to know what he's saying right here. So I'm just going to take it back to 26. Let's go.
I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me a mistake. Might have made some, can't argue with that, but I ain't one. Even I sometimes get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually feel the same. Sometimes I think I might be a lost cause who turns off cause the way I read into what I've been through. You think I'm mental, but it pays off though. When the rents due, I pursue what I love, and if it goes
fire. My man said, even though I sometimes get afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious me, I get it because I'm actually feel the same. Sometimes I think I might be a lost cause who turns off because the way I read into what I've been through. You think I'm mental, but it pays off though when the rent's due. I pursue what I love, and if it goes south and falls down, just know I'll stand on my own 2 feet. I pursue what I love, and if it goes south and falls down, just know I'll stand on my own 2 feet. Like, I'm going to take that. I'm going to own that. If there's a mistake, I'm still doing what I love. If it's a mistake, then I'm going to own it. This is dope. This is crazy. Yo, this is even crazier when you read it, yo. Hey, let me see if I could do something for y'all right quick. Let me see something here. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm gonna put it back. But this is fire. Can we go back? We gonna go back one more time. Cut this up because this is dope.
Myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think. Just don't call me up.
But who's he talking to though?
Can't
Just
argue with that, but I ain't
average.
one. Even I sometimes get afraid of having to face
His
the
fans?
wrath of an anxious me. I get it cause I actually feel the same. Sometimes I think I might be a lost cause who turns off cause the way I read into what I've been through. You think I'm mental, but it pays off though. When the rent's due, I pursue what I love. And if it goes south then falls down, just know I stand on my own 2 feet. Don't you see those that oppose on me? Most won't leave thinking I might retreat. Show my teeth quick if you turn on me, cause
woo, show my teeth quick if you turn on me. That's yo. You know what makes this crazy is that he's not delivering this like This is like you ever sit down and just explain to somebody how serious you are or how serious something is or what could happen and do it calmly. Have y'all ever done that? Yo, I think that hits different than this. Than the hardcore lyrics over the beat. Like it's almost like time and place with this dude, man. Each rap is a different time and for a different place. And this right here is a sit down situation. This is fire. The way I'm receiving this right now.
if it goes south then falls down, just know I stand on my own 2 feet. Don't you see those that oppose on me? Most won't leave thinking I might retreat. Show my teeth quick if you turn on me, cause I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay.
Like he waiting for
If
validation
time
from
heals,
somebody.
Tell me why do I kill myself trying to show you I'm not a mistake.
Trying to prove something to somebody. I guess this person is proud of
I've
important
made
to him.
promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think. Just don't call me up.
This is crazy,
Don't call
yo.
me up. Just don't call me up. Mistake, cause I'm not one. Misplaced, but I found a lot of resentment causes a mess when you let it get to the place of no confidence. Struggle with it, that's obvious, but not enough to make me second guess if I die.
Not a mistake, cause I'm not one. Misplaced, but I found a lot of resentment. Causes a mess when you let it get into the place of no confidence. That's fire. So when there's no confidence, where is it? What's there? Depression? No self-confidence. It's like low self-esteem. It's a lot of low where there's no confidence. Not conceit either. A lot of people mistake conceit with confidence, and that's not what it is. Yo, there is a gnat flying around that is my arch enemy, and I will kill it. But that's neither here nor there. This is fire, yo. Misplaced, but I found a lot of resentment cause a mess. This guy, yo. This guy is different.
Cause I'm not one. Misplaced, but I found a Lot of resentment causes a mess when you let it get to the place of no confidence. Struggle with it, that's obvious, but not enough to make me second guess if I die for the ones I love. So don't you get confused, thinking if you bring me down, I'ma just choose to let myself get used. I don't live like that, I feel trapped, I might lash out. I gotta watch my back, cross my path, especially with ill intent. You'll regret you ever took that task if and when this thing could all go bad. Don't you act like no one warned you, yeah, cause
You mother, you better tell him. You better tell him. You better tell him. Yo. Yo. I'm sorry I didn't put it back up for y'all. We go, I mean, it's just him on the water, you know, but still. Yo. That was fire. That was fire. Did y'all hear my mans? Let's go. Yo, this is crazy. I'm sorry if y'all not feeling this like I am.
Just don't call me up.
This is pretty dope, yo.
Misplaced, but I found a lot of resentment causes a mess when you let it get to the place of no confidence. Struggle with it, that's obvious, but not enough to make me second guess if I die for the ones I love.
Right.
So don't you get confused, thinking if you bring me down, I'ma just choose to let myself get used. I don't live like that, I feel trapped, I might lash out. I gotta watch my back, cross my path, especially with ill intent. You'll regret you ever took that task if and when this thing could all go bad. Don't you act like no one warned you, yeah, cause I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to
You know
tell
what?
me I'm okay.
Maybe it's because I'm reading the lyrics too.
Time heals, tell me why do I care?
But this is
Myself trying to
crazy.
show you I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I've made promises that I walk out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think, just don't call me up. Mistake.
That last part goes hard, son. My man said some things. Yo, that's fire. Because I'm not one misplaced, but I found a lot of resentment. Causes a mess when you let it get to a place of no confidence. Struggle with it, that's obvious. But not enough to make me second guess if I die for my love for the ones I love. So don't you get confused. Thinking if you bring me down, I'ma just choose to let myself get used. I don't live like that. I feel trapped. I might lash out. I gotta watch my back. And what else he say? Cross my path, especially with ill intent. You'll regret you ever took that task. Ooh, that's fire right there. That's fire. I don't know that part right there. That part right there. Ooh. Yeah, he got a little fire in him, don't he? I wonder if NF got hands. You know, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. If NF got hands, like legitimate hands, that boy is a menace. If and when this thing could all go bad, don't you act like no one warned you yet. Like, F around and find out. And don't act like I didn't tell you already. Yo, man. This definitely, like, I could tell you this. Y'all saw how, hold on. So y'all saw how the video started when you clicked on it. I had a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? Which is basically me a lot of the times. I'm a calm guy and everything, but I do hold a lot of energy inside. I'm gonna get your ass. And And also, I had to realize when I started this song, the way it was going, I had to slow down mentally. Okay. I just got off work. So if any of you know what it's like when you get home from work or whatever, you unplug, you have to unwind, you gotta dial it down. My brain was still going on 1,000, and I had to slow myself down in order to totally receive this song. This is honestly a dope song, delivered very, very differently, and honestly not what I expected. I still was expecting another part of the beat to come in, and it didn't. But listening to it and reading along with it brought a whole new thing to it. I don't know if you guys have ever done that before, but give it a shot with some songs that you just don't get or that you can't seem to keep up with in some type of way. Sometimes songs can make you daydream during it, or not to say you're not paying attention to it, but like it might be thought provoking to the point where you just start focusing on whatever it is you're thinking and not listening to the song. And maybe reading along with it, reading the lyrics with it, help you out with that to receive it better. But this was dope. I like this. I still want to know who he's talking to. If you guys know, let me know. Is he talking to just fans in general, or is he talking to haters, like people that be like, oh, you know, like, I don't know, people in his past? I don't think it would be parents. Who would call him a mistake that he would actually care about at this point? And I think one of you guys told me that a while ago. You guys told me he wrote a lot of his music like all at once. And this was back during I want to say it was during Mansion. Y'all told me this. What was the song where he was tied up in a chair in the kitchen and these dudes came to get him and they came in the house and I think they was looking for something. Whatever that song, whatever album that song is on, that's when I think someone told me he wrote all of his music. Like he did multiple albums basically at one time with the pen. And which I think is a very good move, because a lot of times I don't know if people just concentrate on one album and then once they get it done and then they feel a success of that album, they start the next one. But there's a difference, and you can tell how the hunger is gone because their life is getting better, and that hunger and that drive you just don't feel it in the second one or the third one as you would. But it doesn't seem like any of his have lost momentum in the way he's given it. You know what I'm saying? And I find that dope. But if he wrote all of them at once like that, then I would see why. I know a lot of these he couldn't have done because the most recent ones, like from this album, like when he wasn't one of them, he forgave his mom, or he came to terms with something regarding his mom, and like other things you can tell are continuations off of others where you can see actual growth. I think those are more recently written. But this is fire. This is fire to me. I love and even though he's delivering it over this piano and this highs and lows, making it seem kind of playful, to me, it's still like a serious thing. And it's not done with the rah-rah. It's done with the way I can't even describe his tone. It's done the way it's done, and it still comes across crazy to me. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. But it's a gnat, people. Trust me. I'm not seeing other things. It's a gnat. But yo, let me know what y'all thought about this mistake. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share, and all of that good stuff. I hope you guys have a very safe and healthy and happy holiday with you and your families. And honestly, I don't know, something right now is telling me to tell y'all, hey, if you guys are holding on to any type of resentment for anybody, man, let that shit go. And it's not for them, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, people. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I'll holler at y'all, all right? I got 2 more songs to do. And thank you. Who pointed that out? It was a few of you pointed that out. And I appreciate you. All right. So Kristen Stoll 1010, shout out to you for pointing that out. Boom, 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 boom. I think the first one to point it out was Jess Renee 873. Shout out to you too. Also, shout out to Ema, just cause. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ema? And also, shout out to, excuse me, shout out to Jason Mullins, OG6XK. You know what, you guys, if y'all have the time, Jason and I had back and forth on the last video I did, which was Turn My Back. And he was asking for some suggestions he could use. If any of y'all are willing, could you give some suggestions to him after reading the back and forth between me and him to help him out a little bit with some ideas on what he may be able to do to help his channel. All right. I am here to help whoever I can in any way that I can. If I can't do it, I can't do it. But let's see if you guys could give any ideas. All right. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.